to be here today to honor the climbers that summited Mount Everest. These remarkable individuals I am honored today have truly achieved one of humanity's greatest feats. They have climbed the Earth's highest mountain. They have literally stood on top of the world. They show us the high achievement of which humankind is capable. They show us how seemingly ordinary people are capable of extraordinary feats. All of us climb our own mountains every day and in our own lives. These mountains are certainly not easy. Not every attempt to climb is successful. These individuals who climb the world's highest mountain are our inspirations. The climbers donated a large framed picture of Mount Everest to my district office. And every day I look at that painting, and I remember all the mountains we all have to climb every day throughout our lives, and how it can be done with the same bravery, focus, and sheer guts of these climbers. As the first South Asian woman elected to a New York State office, I am also proud to say that these remarkable individuals who have scaled the world's highest heights are Nepali Americans who live here in the great state of New York. Mark my words, just as the Nepali Americans have scaled Mount Everest, so will they reach the highest heights in the state of New York. Our community, the South Asian community, the Nepalese community, has a seat at the table of power of government in this state like never before. And that is why, at this time, I would like to make a historic announcement. For the big historic announcement, I would like Pasang Nima Sherpa and Vanessa O'Brien to stand with me on the stage. So if they could please come to the stage. Pasang Nima Sherpa, as we all know, is president of the US Nepal Climbers Association. And he himself has summited Mount Everest. Vanessa O'Brien is the first woman to reach the Earth's highest and lowest points, receiving a Guinness World Record. Please, another round of applause for both of them and their extraordinary accomplishments. And I would also like to invite here our great leader, Somnath Vinira. Somnath Vinira, a great political and community leader, my great friend, who empowers Nepali New Yorkers every day through the sheer power of diplomacy and organizing. A round of applause for him and his great leadership. And now it is time for a historic announcement. My friends, the time has come to recognize Nepali Americans and Nepal's remarkable Sherpa community. The time has come. The time has come to recognize New York's Sherpa community, known for its elite mountaineers. I am proud to say that New York City has the largest Sherpa community in the United States with a population of 16,000. The time has come for our state to honor the climbers that put their lives on the line to reach the top of the world. The time has come for our state to honor those climbers that reached the top, those that tried, and those that died while trying. The time has come to honor these heroic adventurers that push the limits of human achievement and show all of humanity that we are capable of it if we focus. What we can do if we try, the mountains we can climb if we put our minds to it. The time has come to honor the great Nepali American Sherpa heritage and its elite mountaineers. That is why, at this time, as New York State Assemblywoman, I am very proud to announce that from henceforth, the date of May 29th will be Mount Everest Day. And the historic first of its kind Day will be on the 28th of May. It was 68 years ago, on May 29th, that Tenzing Norgay and Edmund Hillary made the first ever human ascent of Mount Everest. When asked, which of you set foot on Mount Everest first, they replied touchingly, we did it together. Indeed, the two explorers were roped together. Their fates depended upon each other. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all roped together in this journey. In the fight to cure cancer, eliminate poverty, and climate change, and save our planet, we will succeed or fail together. Roped together, we must defeat the scourge of deadly disease, COVID-19, the war that rages in Afghanistan and other parts of the world. Edmund Hillary said that it was an extraordinary experience to share dangers with your peers and attack those dangers together. He said it is not the mountain that we conquer, but ourselves. He also emphasized that good planning was essential to a successful climb, and that it all comes down to motivation and what you yourself are willing to do. This all speaks to the discipline and teamwork required for successful climbing. People do not decide to become extraordinary. They decide to accomplish extraordinary things. And he also said, when you're climbing at high altitudes, life can get pretty miserable. Indeed, no great feats are easy or comfortable. Most movingly, Hillary said that even though he enjoyed his adventures to the poles and Everest, his most worthwhile activities were building schools and medical clinics. Tenzing Norgay, a great Nepali, described his life after summiting Everest. It has been a long road, from a mountain coolie, a bearer of loads, to a wearer of a coat with rows of medals, who is carried about in planes and worries about income tax. Nevertheless, despite the heroic stature he achieved in society, he kept his feet on the ground. We learn much from these great explorers, and we can also learn from the people on this stage. Vanessa O'Brien, the first woman to reach the Earth's highest and lowest point. Achieving a Guinness World Record. She wrote an incredible book about her journey, and she was guided for a bit by a female mountain guide. She shows the greatness of which women and girls are capable, and for that, I admire her deeply. And just this week, it was announced that the first all-black team will climb Mount Everest for the first time. The first American expedition to reach the top of the world was actually in 1963, the same year that Martin Luther King read his I Have a Dream speech. And now I am proud to say the first all-black team will soon climb Mount Everest. I also stand before you as the first Hindu American ever elected in New York State. And growing up, like all children, schooled in Eastern spirituality and the Dharmic traditions, I learned that Lord Shiva meditated on top of the Himalayas. To the Sherpa and Nepali community as well, the Himalayas is a sacred place. It's the top of the world. So as our community enters leadership in New York State like never before, I am proud to report that I introduced a first of its kind piece of legislation in the state capital to make Diwali a school holiday in New York City. To the Nepali Americans here that summited Mount Everest, you are great New Yorkers. You are great adventurers and give us all a roadmap for living life. The American philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson, he spoke very powerfully when he said, speaking about adventure, be not a slave of your own past. Plunge into the sublime seas. Dive deep and swim far, so you shall come back with new self-respect, with new power, and with an advanced experience that shall explain and overlook the old. Congratulations to all the Nepali New Yorkers that have stood on the top of the world. I will now present each of you with a special honor from New York State for achieving one of the greatest feats that a human being can achieve, summiting Mount Everest. So at this time, we can bring the citations. Yes, we would also like to call the Consul General of Nepal to the stage.
And Grant, if we could have you in the front as an usher. Grant is here. Okay, we'll start from your left and have you come up as we talk about your campaign.
So please come to the stage.
To join this celebration, I'd like to call upon the stage Dr. Sima Katarania, the US Ambassador of Health to United Nations. And I'd also like to call Secretary General of Religious of United Nations, Dr. Dilip Kumar Guruji. And I would also like to join in this celebration President of United Sherpa Association, Sherpa, Mrs. Sherpa. Thank you.
The state of New York honors Assam Rinji Sherpa. Please come to the stage. Assam Rinji Sherpa has summited Mount Everest 6 times.
Just a moment, because everybody's not here. Okay, so if you just read this says something.
Sonam Chirin Sherpa for summiting Mount Everest. Please come to the stage. Lakpa Nuru Sherpa. Lakpa Nuru. Purba Sherpa. Serap Jambu Sherpa. Chudin Nuru Sherpa. Anu Sherin Lama. Lakpa Gelje Sherpa. Ang Babu Sherpa. Hassan Rinji Sherpa. Hassan Sherpa, who summited 7 times. Nimbang Sherin Sherpa, for summiting Everest 7 times. Ga Onchu Sherpa, for summiting Mount Everest 7 times. And finally, our very own Vanessa O'Brien, Guinness World Record holder. Congratulations all for your extraordinary achievements. Chirin Doma. Please join us as well.
Chulbin Doma.
So on behalf of New York State, I congratulate you and present you with this citation for your extraordinary achievement, achieving what few on this earth can achieve and standing on the top of the world. You make the entire South Asian, Nepali American, and New York State proud. So I'll be presenting you with your citation.
Okay, so for the group picture, one more.
यो साइटेसनको नामहरू फरक तलमाथि पर्न सक्छ है तपाईँलाई उनीहरू गरेपछि किनभने टाइम कन्सटेन्ट टाइम सेटिङले गर्दा हामीले त्यतिकै दिइरहेको छौँ।
Everyone, look at us.
Pasang Sherpa. Pasang Sherpa. Lifetime member. Do we have Sarmila Thapa? Ang lima lamang. Ang lima lamang. Kaji Sherpa. Kaji Sherpa. Pasang Sherpa. Sonam C. Sherpa. Jambo Sherpa. Jambo Sherpa. Ang lima lamang. Ang lima lamang. Pasang Sherpa. Pasang Sherpa. Dao Chu Sherpa. Dao Chu. Lakpa Belje Sherpa. Lakpa Belje Sherpa.
Thank you.
Pasang Rinji Sherpa. Pasang Rinji Kashi Sherpa. Kashi Sherpa. Pasang Rinji Sherpa. Pasang Sherpa. Gelbu Lama. Lakpa Geru Sherpa.
Lakpa Nunu Sherpa, Lakpa Nunu Sherpa, founded in 2014. Its motive is to promote growth and protection of mountaineering and climbing worldwide, safe and also ethical mountain practices, and promote responsible access, culture, and environment protection. As we all know, we Nepalese family come from a very humble family background. We respect our culture, value, tradition, and more than our family. And this association is all about that. Not only me, but everyone presented here should be supporting in this event and should be participating. Thank you so much for everyone once again coming here. So moving on, I would like to request Ms. Vanessa O'Brien, who is Ambassador of UNSCA, to give us a wonderful greeting, regards, and support in a very few words because we are bounded with time. So yeah, let's welcome her with a huge round of applause.
Start by welcoming all of you here to the Sheen Center. I hope you enjoy this. This is a beautiful theater right in the heart of Nepal. And I'd also like to thank all of the volunteers that helped make this happen, all of the donors, everybody that helped contribute video and to make this event a success. We're talking about a single day. And a single day is really important to be on the calendar. It's important to really help channel the hearts and minds to inspire an individual. So I want to talk about what Mount Everest Day means to me. Mount Everest Day represents really what an individual can hope to achieve. It's the pinnacle, the ability to get to the top, the summit of a mountain in their lives. But at the same time, it reminds us what we stand to lose with climate change, with environmental degradation, and also with pollution. It's that duplicity, that yin-yang, that I find so incredibly important about Mount Everest Day. And that's why I think it's really perfect, the timing is perfect to really introduce Mount Everest Day. And when I think about days in a calendar, I think about whether it resonates with individuals. And I just want to have this little test with you now. Okay, keep in mind the camera's on me. But just as a test, can somebody tell me, what is February 14th? Valentine's Day. So you know this day. In fact, February 14th represents maybe a day of love, maybe a day of friendship, maybe a day of kindness. What about March 17th? Anyone? St. Patrick's Day. Okay. A little less there, but what does that remind us of? Green, the color green. Ireland. Yes, the Irish beer. We've seen rivers green. We've seen all sorts of things colored green. We've seen other people that aren't Irish celebrate St. Patrick's Day. And what about May 29th? Mount Everest Day. Very, very good. I was hoping you would fall for that trick and not forget what that is. So I can imagine a day when Mount Everest Day on May 29th is celebrated.
Second runners-up of Miss Nepal US. So first of all, it is an extreme honor, and it would definitely not be possible without Miss Nepal US organization and US Nepal Climbers Association. So I would like to express my sincere gratitude for this opportunity. Today it is a very auspicious occasion for all of us Nepalese people, not just living in US, but all around the globe. As our pride, the top of the world, that is 8,848 meters high, our Sagarmatha is being recognized and celebrated as Mount Everest Day on May 29 at New York State Assembly Hall. So on behalf of celebration. So Nepal is a country where everyone has their own Everest to conquer every other day. This is another Everest that we have conquered together as a family, and it's a huge achievement. So I would like to congratulate each and every one of you here tonight. Thank you so much, my country, my pride, मेरो देश, मेरो गर्व, जय नेपाल.
What a beautiful world spoken and
above that, there is always an army of Sherpa who are there to make sure the expedition is successful, who have always sacrificed themselves, their lives, given so much to make sure that the world over knows the name Mount Everest. So I congratulate from the bottom of my heart the climbers who are recognized today and all of those who have played such a deep role in making today possible, but also making the history of the summiting of Mount Everest known too. And I know that we think today about the recognition of Mount Everest Day in Albany with Assembly Member Jennifer Rajkumar and her work to make this possible. And I also hope that together we will work together, and I've spoken with Somnath Bhai about this too, the president of the GPK Foundation, who's here as well. Give him a big round of applause. I'm most grateful to. We have spoken together about finding a moment when it comes to Mount Everest Day to also celebrate in City Hall right here in New York City as well. Let's take a big round of applause. We'll make sure that that happens and that together we celebrate and recognize the Nepali community and all the contributions of our Nepali community to the history of Mount Everest and this city in City Hall itself. I am excited to do that. I look forward to it. Thank you all so much for a wonderful celebration today. Thank you all very much.
Working to achieve what was thought could be impossible. It was an amazing achievement and it was terrific teamwork. But that's history. And that goes on, and that's the great thing about a great climb like Mount Everest. It's an aspiration for so many people around the world to achieve something that lifts them up and changes them forever. That's a great reason to celebrate Everest Day. But there's more. When we go to the mountains, we connect with nature. Nature, the world we live in, the animals we share the planet with, the beautiful mountains and geographical features that we enjoy when we're out there amongst it. And that's important now, perhaps more than ever, as we deal with environmental degradation and climate change, perhaps the greatest challenges of our human history. There are all good reasons to celebrate on a single day that connection between humanity and the world's great outdoors, and perhaps greatest of all, the greatest mountain on earth, Mount Everest. So I would love to support Mount Everest Day in New York, and I really hope I can come and join you and celebrate it with you before too long. So from me, Tashi Dili, Namaste, greetings from New Zealand.
Sorry I can't be there in person. I'd like to extend my good wishes on behalf of my family, the Tenzing Norgay family. We Sherpas have come a long way since my father, Tenzing Norgay, and Sir climbed Chumlongo almost 68 years ago. And the contribution of those of you who also made the pilgrimage to the summit of this great mountain and the Sherpa community. I think for future generations, we must do all we can to preserve our culture, our language, and take care of our mother goddess, Mulumba, which has given us all so much. It's also our responsibility to speak up and do everything we can to respect the mountain, reduce the risk and inequity faced by Sherpas and mountaineering workers all over the Himalaya. I just wanted to extend a special thanks to my good friend, Professor O'Brien, for being such an advocate and a friend for us. congratulations again on putting together this important gathering and recognizing the importance of your contribution and achievements, not just in our community, but to the world. Thank you.
Hello, and President everyone. My name is Sherpa. I would like to thank the New York State Assembly for honoring the Everest Summiteers. I'm sorry I could not be there this time, but I would like to congratulate US Nepal Climbers Association and all our fellow climbers. Have a wonderful time, everyone, and namaste.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm from Nepal. I speak to Kamirita Sherpa. I summited 25 times this Mount Everest. I'm mostly ascent of the Everest in the world. So I would like to say congratulations for US Nepal Climbers Association for celebrating the Everest Day. So thank you. And I'm from Nepal and Kathmandu. Bye-bye.
Nepal Mountain Academy, and I would like to say huge congratulations to Nepal US Climber Association and President Pasangima Sherpa for all of your effort has been recognized by the US government, New York government, and that is a great achievement that you all are going to be awarded on the 1st of October. And also huge congratulations for starting Everest Day also in New York. That is a great news for not only the climber of Nepal or US, but climber of all over the world. That is a great news. That is a great achievement. That is a great recognition. So I would like to say also thank you so much. Thank you very much to New York government, US government for your effort, for your recognition towards the climbers. And also again, huge congratulations to entire team who will be our...
Hi everybody, this is Alan Arnett, and I want to give a very sincere congratulations to the US Nepal Climbers Association for their recognition by the New York State Assembly. It's a great organization, the Nepal Climbers Association is, and doing great work in Nepal, especially in the realm of education. As a Everest Summiter myself back in 2011, I consider Nepal my second home. I've been there, I think, around 12 times, and I summited Everest with Kami Sherpa from Pengboche. Couldn't have done it without him. He also went on to climb K2 a few years later. So congratulations again to all the people associated with the Nepal Climbers Association out of New York, and very best to everybody.
Hi, my name is Alex Hars. I'm an Everest Summiteer and a filmmaker. I am the producer and director and host of the Quest Nepal and the Quest Everest VR experience. I'm happy to be a part of the US Nepal Climbers Association, and I wish you the best of luck.
Hey, I'm Ryan Waters. I own Mountain Professionals, and I just want to say congratulations to the US Nepal Climbers Association. I've climbed Everest 6 times, and happy to be involved with the organization, and good luck with everything.
मेरो नाम लाकपरङ शेर्पा, म जनरल मेम्बर नेपाल नेशनल गाइड नेपाल नेशनल माउन्टेन गाइड एसोसिएसन्स। खुसीको कुरा लागेको छ किनकि युएस सरकारले चाहिँ राज्यले चाहिँ युएस नेपाल क्लाइम्बिङ एसोसिएसनका मेम्बरहरूलाई सम्मान गर्ने भन्ने कुरा मैले सुन्नमा आएछ। यसमा युएस राज्यका विभिन्न राज्य र त्यहाँका बस्नुभएका नेपालमा युएस क्लाइम्बिङ एसोसिएसनको सम्पूर्ण साथीहरूलाई बधाई दिन चाहन्छु।
नमस्कार, हाम्रो नेपाल नेशनल माउन्टेन गाइड एसोसिएसनका तर्फबाट म मास्टर चिफ छिरिङ जङ्गु शेर्पा। मैले अब आउने यो हाम्रो युएस नेपाल क्लाइम्बिङ एसोसिएसन समिटर एसोसिएसनका अथवा क्लाइम्बिङ एसोसिएसनका सम्पूर्ण साथीहरूलाई चाहिँ आउँदो 2 तारिकका दिन चाहिँ हाम्रो युएस राज्यबाट चाहिँ अमेरिका राज्यबाट चाहिँ एउटा सम्मान पत्र दिने खबर सुनेको हुँदाखेरि एकदम खुसी छु। हाम्रो सम्पूर्ण नेपाल नेसनल माउन्टेन गाइड एसोसिएसनको तर्फबाट सम्पूर्ण क्लाइम्बर साथीहरूलाई एसोसिएसनका सम्पूर्ण मेम्बरहरूलाई चाहिँ शुभकामना सहित बधाई दिन चाहन्छु। धन्यवाद।
नमस्ते, गुड मर्निङ। मेरो नाम हरिराम खड्का। म नेसनल माउन्टेन गाइड एसोसिएसन का कोषाध्यक्ष र नेपाल नेसनल माउन्टेन गाइड एसोसिएसनका कोअर्डिनेटर पनि हुँ र युएस गभर्मेन्टले आगामी अक्टोबर 2 मा युएस क्लाइम्बर एसोसिएसनका सम्पूर्ण मेम्बरहरूलाई सम्मान पत्र वितरण गर्न गइरहेको हुँदा मलाई अत्यन्त खुसी लागेको छ र साथै उहाँहरूलाई चाहिँ अग्रिम शुभकामना व्यक्त गर्न चाहन्छु।
Campaigner, Honorable Dr. Govinda Kesi, President of US Nepal Climbers Association, Pasang Nima Sherpa, please welcome him with the Kala. Dr. Govinda Kesi.
Honorable Jennifer Rajkumar, Your Excellency, United Nations, Consul General, Nepal, in New York, Business Prasad Gautam, all the elected officials, leaders, and the partner organizations and supporting organizations, media, all the climbers, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. As you all are aware, the 29th May is in 1953's two brave men, Tenzin Sherpa and Sir Edward Hillary, did some unbelievable human history. They successfully climbed the tallest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. In order to honor this historical day, Nepal government decided to celebrate 29th May as an International Mount Everest Day. Here in New York, US Nepal Climbers Association has been celebrating these days, collaborating with United Sherpa Associations since decades. Today, NYS Assembly Women Jennifer Rajkumar declared with proclamations to celebrate the International Mount Everest Day. I would like to thank Jennifer Rajkumar for this recognition. It means a lot to us. I would like to congratulate the member of US Nepal Climbers Association. Today, Honorable Jennifer Rajkumar declared that May 29 is the International Mount Everest Day. I would like to affirm that May 29 is Mount Everest Day and only Mount Everest Day, nothing else. I would like to take up this opportunity to thank amazing partner, Consulate of Nepal in New York, US Sherpa Association, and GPK Foundation America. I would also express my sincere thanks to all organizations who supported this event. I cannot forget the hard work and dedications to my colleagues, members, volunteers who work tirelessly day and night for this ceremony. Finally, all the distinguished guests, communities, members, media personalities, and all the well-wishers for showering us with your love and support. Without your participation, this program is not possible at all. Thank you again to all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Namaste.
that's a wrap and summary that happened this evening. Leaving this stage, I feel really honored and I'm grateful to meet so many wonderful people, and it's so nice to see everyone again. My name is Garima Gewali. Hope to see you soon again, and I want to declare May 29th as a Mount Everest Day and nothing else. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful good night.
All right, let's give a big round of applause to our MC, Miss Garima Gewali. Do you know who she is? She is the winner of Miss North America, Nepal, in the United States. She is the winner of Miss North America, Nepal. She was crowned on August 7th. Again, finally, let's give her a big round of applause. Who ran this program very successfully. Thanks again for your support. And I'm talking on behalf of the US Nepal Climbers Association. Thank you.